Hey, Notary Nerds, it's Monica here with some more tools for your notary business. It's all about pivoting into the courier space. As I told you guys before, you as a loan signing agent, if you have been doing loan signing agent work, you're already a courier. A courier is someone who gets something from point A to point B safely and securely. And that is the absolute definition of what you're doing when you're taking a loan signing packet from where it's supposed to be to where it's going, right? So now all you're doing in this current economy that we're in, where loan signings are drying up and prices on those loan signings are going down, is you're pivoting into the courier space to expand upon what you're already doing naturally as a loan signing agent. But the way that you have to do that in order to get business is to market. And we know all about that at Notary Nerds. So we have put together some amazing tools for you to easily pivot over into the courier space. First and foremost, the best way to market these days and the most affordable way for most of us is to do it on social media. So what we have done is taken and created templates for use on 4 social platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn. This will allow for you to do a splash and be able to kind of hit your marketing from every angle so that you can start to get that courier business right away. So let's take a look at the Instagram story. All right, so here is the Instagram story. Now, with each template, there's going to be 3 options, okay, that you'll have to choose from. Now, here's another thing, and I went over this in a class the other day. I want always for you to go and do your research on social media graphics, what they cost, how many they're willing to give you for the price. Fiverr is a really good source for that. What I was finding was about $10 a pop, $5 to $10 per graphic. But what I noticed though is they were going to do a social media graphic for me, but it was going to be some generic old, hi, I'm a notary. That's it. And then I wasn't going to be able to make any changes on that graphic. It was just going to be that design, whatever they came up with, and no link to edit that design. And so what we decided to do at Notary Nerds is to give you the absolute most flexibility so that you can post often, is to give you a template. That way, with a template, you can change up the color, you can change the look and feel of it. You don't really have to go back and buy another thing. You just already have the template here that you can just kind of change it up and just keep posting and posting and posting and posting. So with this one template, you can do so many things, right? So that's the idea behind a template. So there's the first of 3 Instagram story designs focused on real estate docs delivered. We think you need to go after the title company market because the title companies still have packages that are being signed daily, and most buyers and sellers do not sign at the same title company, and those documents, packages rather, have to be exchanged, right? So that's the first target audience. The second target audience are the small mom and pop bakeries and food providers, maybe even your meal prep people, the entrepreneurs that are doing meal prep. They need help. They need help. The bigger courier services like your roadie, which is a division of UPS, they don't deal with, small people, right? The small people have to kind of figure it out on their own. So there's an opportunity for you in that space. Again, template, totally customizable Instagram story with your website information and your email. And obviously, if this is on your social platform, you should have a link in your bio that gives them the ability to contact you and call or schedule or whatever. Also, the next one, the template that we have for Instagram story for the courier, is flowers. Florist, florist, florist. Florists always need help delivering flowers. So if you can identify florists in your area, then you have an opportunity to become their delivery driver and earn money daily doing that. Okay. So I'm doing all of these things. I have some help. I have a 16-year-old driver, and he has agreed to come on board at Complete Signings as my first courier. So he will be helping me build out my Instagram. So I gave him access to these templates. He's in the process now of building our Instagram and TikTok, and then we're going to be revamping our Facebook business page, and I'll show you how we're going to do that later. So that is the Courier Instagram story template. Now let's go back and let's look at the Instagram reel. This is important because you need to be everywhere. We don't have a lot of money to do a postcard campaign to tell everybody that we're in the courier business, right? But we do have social media. We're on it all day anyway. We may as well be using it to market ourselves and to make money. So here is an example of an Instagram reel that reminds the person seeing it. If you're going to go this route and kind of put yourself as a notary courier, then that the beautiful part about that is you actually are imbuing trust into your name when you do that, because as a notary you have had a background check, you have errors and omissions insurance, some of you might be bonded, there's all kinds of ways to hold you accountable, so you're trustworthy instantly, right? Now that person who has this document or this packet or whatever, they can more easily trust you with that packet or that document or whatever it needs to be transported, because of the fact that you have the status as a notary. So here's an example of a reel. Let's go to the next one. Again, just another example of what marketing you will be able to put out there. Again, these are templates, so you can use them as they are, just after a few changes, or if you want to change the color or the look and feel of them, you can do that as well. And here is the third template. I think we just saw that. Yeah. So this was the second one, and then this was the first one. Okay. So those are your Instagram reels. Now let's go to your Instagram posts. We're just still in Instagram. We haven't even gone to any other social platforms yet, because what I'm clear on is that guerrilla marketing is the best. You got to splash them from everywhere. A lot of us get on Facebook and we kind of stick and stay on Facebook. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay. Instagram, this is a whole situation. If I was on Twitter, I would probably have some Twitter templates. But I believe that if you cover yourself on Instagram, you cover yourself on Facebook, and you cover yourself on LinkedIn, you'll get that first courier client in short fashion. Let's take a look at the Instagram posts templates. Again, there's 3 of these that come in the set. So here you are, real estate documents delivered, free notarizations. And as I was talking in a class about this the other day, we had somebody that told me that, you know what, I'm not really sure about how I feel about giving away free notarizations. And I totally understood it. It was Frances Hubbard. Shout out to Frances Hubbard. She is an experienced loan signing agent. She's been dealing with title companies. She had a good point. What in the world am I doing giving away free notarizations? I'm going to be cutting under people. I don't want to do that. And what I explained was, look, it's all about marketing, right? If you go in and you lead with, hey, I want to be your loan signing agent, and that title company already has a loan signing agent, then guess what? They're not going to consider you to do business with. However, if you say, hey, guess what? I will be a courier for you if you need documents taken across town same day. And if they need anything, if you need a notarization along the way, I'll throw that in. Now what you do is, now you've come from up under the umbrella of having to charge only whatever your state can charge, right? Because now you're giving the notarizations away for free. However, you're charging them healthily for the courier service and that same day and all of that trustworthiness and everything like that. So what your fee looks like on the courier space is not going to be held to that same state law requirement as if you were doing the notary work. So I just think it was genius. I'm sure I know that's probably a little bit biased because it was my idea, but that's just a way to create a marketing play that works in your behalf, right? Flip it over, lead with the courier, put the notary for free, charge for the courier service, and make more money. Hey, did y'all like that? That was good. I didn't even try that one, okay? Here's another template. This is, again, an Instagram post emphasizing the reliability, trustworthiness, and security that comes with a notary courier. We are not just an average courier from around the block. We bring a little bit more to the table, right? And here's the third template that lets the viewer of your post know what you're into and what you're all about. And so these are already templates done for you. You can change the logo and the name, put your information in just with a couple of clicks. All right. So now let's move on. Facebook. As I mentioned before, we already have a Facebook at Complete Signings. I'm going to revamp it, changing the header, changing everything, because we are about to start this courier business and I want everything to line up. So here are 3 different Facebook covers that I can utilize to promote the courier business that we're about to add to my Complete Signings notary business, right? So there's 3 there. And then here are some more Facebook posts or Facebook graphics, but these are for your posts. So again, talking to the customer, same day package delivery, right? You post that on your Facebook business page. We run errands. Let's stop and sit on this for just a second. There is a humongous opportunity for anyone who is interested in establishing a relationship with assisted living facilities or group homes or supportive care facilities where people don't have access to transportation as much, right? You have the opportunity to be able to not only, if they need notarizations, to be the go-to person, but everybody needs errands run. And you're at an assisted living facility, they're not going to just send anyone to go pick up people's prescriptions and things like that. It would have to be somebody who was extremely trustworthy and easily held accountable in order to be able to say, you know what, can you please go pick up my prescription for me, right? So there is an opportunity specifically in the assisted living facility, in the supportive housing facility, in the assisted living industry, and the supportive housing industry at large, for somebody who will do errands, go get groceries, go do whatever needs to be done, because again, the residents aren't able to get out and about on their own. So great opportunity there. And then here is another Facebook post, just basically kind of telling the message that, hey, I'm a courier and I'm a notary, knock out two with one stone, right? All right, so let's move on to TikTok. TikTok, you don't stop, okay? So we are at the TikTok story. So far we are covering all bases. You have enough templates and you can do enough changes to them where you can be posting all of these every day on your socials. And guess what? Somebody's going to be making some money because somebody's going to need something taken from point A to point B, and all of these other companies are not going to be available. And here you are popping up on their news feed or on their story or whatever the case may be. So here it is, another template. Let me hit the play button from the beginning. All right, so here's the TikTok story here. Got some movement in it. And this is, like I say, template all day. So you can wash, rinse, and repeat. You just need to get these set up so that it's automated, right? Safe and secured. You guys, courier, courier, courier. You have got to stop, pay attention, and get that money that's in your market in the courier space. Okay, now finally, let's hop over to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is also a place where you're going to find professionals like architects, like attorneys, real estate professionals, and a host of other people who are going to need courier services. So as far as the banner is concerned, we've got some templates for you that you don't have to think about what you need to do. They're already done, right? Your package is always safe. So when they go and see you on Instagram, let's say, then they hop over to your LinkedIn profile to check you out, right? Then they see this, then like, oh my goodness, she's all in. This is very professional. And you don't have to worry about yours looking just like anyone else's, because you're going to get this template and you're going to change it to make it look like what you want it to look like. You're going to pick your own colors. If you have a hex code, you can put your own hex code in just by entering it there. And now you have your own template branded to your company. So I am extremely excited. Let me go ahead and do the LinkedIn post. I'm extremely excited about these templates to add some more revenue to complete signings. And I'm excited about it a couple of reasons. One, just because I like something that's new and really easy to implement. But two, my son's involved. So now it's going to be like a family thing. And I'm going to enjoy seeing him make that money. And by the way, we went to lunch today to discuss this whole situation, right? And of course, he wants to get down to brass tacks and start talking money and, what is his percentage going to be? And, talking about the app and, tips and who keeps them. And I'm like, okay, let's just get this settled right now. So we agreed on a split, right? We agreed on a split of 60-40. He gets 60, I get 40, because again, I'm coming with the templates. I'm coming with the money for the marketing, because I am going to have to do some ads, maybe spend $30 or $40 here and there just to get things going, right? And so there is that expense. So I feel like a 60-40 split is absolutely fair. And he also wanted to make sure we charge by the mile, which I thought was very smart. And our app is going to definitely let us do that. So I'm excited about that. Not only will it let us do that, our app will let our person who is sending a delivery or expecting a delivery be able to track us and see us on the map driving towards them or towards the destination. Just like with an Uber driver, our app is going to do the exact same thing. So if you want to get in on that, you definitely need to make sure you are a member at Notary Nerds University, because I'm teaching it all in how to start a courier business online. All right, so here is the Notary Courier LinkedIn post. I think this is what this is. Yes, LinkedIn post number 1, LinkedIn post number 2, same day delivery. Again, we're speaking to the language of what people need. And then LinkedIn post number 3, again, with the free notarizations, we're still getting paid. I don't want you guys to think, oh my gosh, I'm giving away notarizations. No, it's a marketing tactic. You're leading with the courier. You're throwing the notarizations in for free and getting paid probably the same or more than if you were to have led in with just the notarizations alone, right? Genius, people. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I need to be humble. But my point is, if you use it and you do it right, it's got the opportunity to really keep you secure and insulated no matter what economy we're in. And we saw this through COVID. People couldn't go out, but they still needed things delivered to them. So if you get your courier business going, then no matter what happens, then you'll be able to sustain, right? As long as you get out there with your marketing, you've got to get out there. And then here's just a profile picture that you can use on your LinkedIn, a couple of different options there, just to speak to the fact that you are in fact a courier. So this is it, guys. I'm so excited about this courier marketing. I don't know what to do. You guys want to make sure you get in on it. All of these templates are available at Notary Nerds. You can definitely get them. Notary Nerds members, there's a special discount code in the discount portal that you want to definitely check out before you get them. Everybody else, click the link below, get started, get your marketing out there, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.